The top of the stones looks like it begins to weep an oily black liquid that assumes the shape of the 3 hunters who have been chasing you since you left the Daleland. You can see the image of an archway, and it appears to be set into a stone wall somewhere. You see, however, it looks like something step in front of the camera. It appears to be a sheet of yellowish fur.
Super safe and everything's
Singing
great.
my
This
song.
is my traveling song.
When you hear a roar.
We have
Yes, all of the electrum in a big pile.
We're not going to give. No. What?
What?
We're not going to give these guys money. This is
I
extortion.
tell you what, oh wise, awesome wyverns, check out how cool this hourglass is.
Pretty cool hourglass. Throw it in the pocket.
Slow!
Folks, you are hauling butts toward Myth Drannor. Hello and welcome to another episode of Beyond the Feywild by PeakD&D. That's us. Let's go Beyond the Feywild.
We're into another portal.
What's Beyond the Feywild?
Lots of dangerous stuff.
The Feywild.
Lots of really dangerous
The
stuff.
Feywildest. We're about to get Feywildest. Let's do this.
Let's do it.
Feywilder.
Van Feywilder?
It's a sister.
The name of this episode.
We're off to a flying start tonight. We're going to have
Aren't we,
a
though?
lot of fun. So, you guys, last time, got on the road, dealt with some of those persistent bastards who keep chasing you, fought a couple of wyverns, and have made your way to the song portal that Handsome Sal, your friend from Summerhome, uses to get into Myth Drannor. So, you guys are traveling directly toward it when all of a sudden you need to make me a wisdom save.
Oh.
Are we going to have to sing a song at this
Great.
song portal? What just happened?
Nice.
That's a good question.
Neat. You guys all get +3 unless you're flying above.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what the
Yeah, what's the standard?
flying protocol.
Yeah, what's the standard protocol?
Given that I give
+3s, but I wasn't necessarily
help to
expecting.
saving. True.
High-low?
Roll your own high-low?
Yeah, it's kind of where I'm at.
Plus
We'll go
3?
odds even.
If
If I'm odds.
Okay, great. So
Then
then I
I'm
got a
Evens.
8.
Oh my gosh.
28.
Yeah.
Oh, it was almost a natural 20. But
Remarkable.
It wasn't. 13.
It was a natural 20 for me.
Was a natural 20. Okay, so for everybody except Illinsworth, nothing seems to happen. Illinsworth, this place sucks. You're going to turn right around and leave.
Deuces.
Wait, where
Up
are you
on the
going?
broom and
How far away? How far away?
Wait, where are you?
I was only like 5 feet. Like
Where is
we
he
were
going?
chatting.
Okay. I don't know.
Illinsworth.
Not terribly far. Thorn whip from a flying. If you're 30 feet away, I could up to 30 feet away. I could try to hit you with a thorn whip and grab the broom. I'm gonna try.
Kosher?
I'm gonna try it.
Yeah,
Can I-
you
can
can
I
certainly
attempt
try.
it?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is
Can
it
certainly
gonna hurt?
try.
this is yeah.
No, I'm aiming for the broom specifically.
Okay.
So I won't hit him.
So it could hit you in a very uncomfortable place.
This is how Illinsworth
So
kills
then,
Jaastien.
let's see. I'm just trying to hold you back Hold me back.
Exactly. Let me be free, man.
Why
So
are
that's a
family
plus
does.
6. That's a dirty 20.
on the broom?
With that,
On the broom?
On the broom? What is your armor class?
17.
I mean, you're effectively, yeah.
All
So, yes, you suddenly a thorny vine snags
Okay.
your broom.
It's only 3 points of damage. So
To me or the broom?
I'm aiming for the broom. Like I'm just trying
Yeah.
to.
You have
then pull
scratched
it.
up the broom.
Whoa.
You just dinged up your ride, man.
Dude.
I don't know
Pull
why.
him back, pull
why
him
do
back
you-
10 feet. Like
So,
where are you
Let me
going?
Go. I hop off the broom and start to run away.
We're right here. Hey, get
having
back
gotten
here.
a little bit away from where you made the save, you find your compulsion kind of fades.
We're right here. What's wrong?
I don't like it here.
You want me to
Like,
hold
when
your
I'm
hand?
when I'm up there, I don't want to be here.
Hold
But
your
now that
hand.
I'm here, I don't mind being there.
What
That's
is Did we notice?
Guidance. That's not saving throw.
That doesn't
Bless.
yeah.
Do we know something happened?
You didn't feel anything.
We didn't feel us. Okay.
You're not like, oh, it tasted purple for a minute. Must have been a magic thing.
Cool.
No, that didn't happen.
Just
Okay.
making sure.
Well,
We're
This
gonna.
place straight up sucks.
Yeah, no, this place sucks, man.
Well, we're gonna keep going.
I thought this place looked kind of cool.
Yeah. See, Grognack's into it.
That's great. That's great for
Boy.
everybody.
Is there something out
Grognak
here?
just like,
Sure, you want to protect yourself from? You want me to protect you? I could protect you.
You could stay within
strong.
10 feet of me, and maybe.
I
it's
was
that-
within 10 feet.
Oh, you
of me.
were?
Yes.
Yeah, I
Oh.
think he just whatever happened, he wasn't
I
prepared.
just don't like it here, and I don't want to be here, and I don't want to go any further.
But
so
this-
I'm not.
You
Then
wanna
how
you
are
wanna
we
have a-
going to save the world?
What? We can find a different way into Myth Drannor. What? How hard could that be?
I mean,
Elves are on our side.
days of travel hard.
We're trying to catch up, and if we sit and hesitate now, we're not gonna make it.
Your words don't make me want to go here. All of the words you say mean nothing.
All right, just leave him here. See you in Myth Drannor.
Best of luck.
I cast protection from good, from evil and good. So, aberrations, celestials, elementals, fey, fiends, and undead. They have disadvantage on rolls against you. The target can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them.
fair enough.
So
Is that a touch spell?
it is. Yeah, I touch them.
Okay, good to know.
You're all right. It's gonna be
I
fine.
don't feel all right.
I know.
I don't know.
Well, you can't be frightened anymore. So, I've something. You can do it, Illinsworth. I believe in you.
We just like step a toe across like a little bit further.
Wisdom save.
I get close to him.
Do I have advantage via the spell or not?
Not.
Okay.
He has
Great.
advantage against any new saving throw against the well. I guess it would have to be a relevant effect. If it's not a aberration, celestial,
Less?
elemental, fey, fiend, or undead.
Deuces.
9.
No, this place sucks.
No, this place, I don't like. I'm like, cool. Look, all your booping on my nose doesn't make me want to go any further, Playboy. So I'm good on this place. Okay. You go ahead. Can we see the song portal from here, or is it just kind of
You
not
do not
really?
see a
Okay.
song portal from
Or
here.
anything.
You're not sure what one looks. Well, actually, you are because you described it.
Right.
Yeah, you don't see it.
On accident. On accident.
All right.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do about that. We need to keep going forward, and I don't know.
Are you
what's happening.
blinded? Are you deafened? Are you paralyzed or poisoned?
No, I
'Cause
don't
that I can
want to
help.
go further.
This is not the Illinsworth I know. The Illinsworth I know would be gung ho for this. This
Yeah?
is not right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I
something-
guess I'll turn around and come back. Everybody else is over here.
Well, I guess
Something-
I am full of surprises.
You are a stubborn halfling, my friend. I have nothing for this. I have literally
But
nothing
you're a
for wisdom.
druid.
I'm a druid.
Didn't
But
they
you're
cover
a
this
city
in
boy.
druid
This is
school?
why I can't help you.
This is why, yeah, I'm not supposed to be out here, man.
Pretty sure he's already telling the
Been walking in the woods for fucking weeks. I know.
Yeah, dude. What is this like? I haven't seen
I got
a bear
splinters in
forever.
places I didn't even know I
Oh my
had.
god.
I'm gonna bless us, and say we have to keep going. We have to keep going. We have to catch up. We have
I
to put a
agree with
stop to this.
Jaastien.
You're coming. I'm coming. We're all going.
Wait, are we coming or are we going?
We're going. We're going.
We're going?
We're
Great,
going.
let's go. Let's go find
And
a
he's
different
coming.
way.
Nope, we're going straight ahead.
All in favor?
So we're coming.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, we're good.
We're going there.
All in favor of going forward with the map to the song portal?
Aye.
Yep. So 3-1. You're coming with us too.
Them's the rules, my friend.
Everybody make another wisdom save.
With a D4 added to it.
With a D4.
And +3.
Oh, this place sucks.
See? Thank you, Grognak. This place is the worst.
Natural 20. Oh, wow.
Another 28.
You don't know what everybody's complaining about.
Guys!
It's just another section of forest.
12?
No.
15?
No.
With bless?
Yeah.
No, it's like suddenly everybody sees Illinsworth's point.
No, this place does suck.
Thank you.
All right, everyone vote. Who wants to go to the song portal? I don't want to go to the song portal.
Different way. We gotta find a different way.
You don't have any particular aversion to the idea of the song portal. You just do not want to go that way.
Well, I just don't want to go through that part of the forest. You don't want to eat those apples.
Well, can't we just walk around it? Look, we know where we're supposed to be going. You're a druid.
You just don't want to go this way.
Yeah,
Which is the way that's on the map. This is the way we're supposed to go.
Yes, I don't want to go
let's
this
just go
way.
around it, though.
I don't think that's going to help, Ghourd. I think we're just going to get closer and you're going to...
Is it going to be the same thing?
Let's walk around. Let's walk around because I'm outnumbered.
Right? Roll, let's call it investigation.
Fuck all of you guys. Investigation bless.
Wait,
Guidance.
I don't think that's...
Yeah,
Guidance is the more relevant one in this case.
I'm just blessing everything indiscriminately. Trying to make this problem
Well, if
go
you're
away.
blessing everything, then it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, that was a 14, not a natural 20. So investigation is a plus, I think it's +6 for me. So that's
Just-
a 21.
just need to find a different
21,
way to the
all right.
portal.
So, based on when people start griping, you believe that it does seem to be a circular area around something. So you're kind of skirting the perimeter of that.
It's like a stud finder, but a spell finder.
We're just
Beep, beep,
wasting
beep, beep,
time.
beep,
We
beep,
have to go through it. There's no this thing is trying to keep us away. Something's trying to keep us away from this.
And it's doing a really good job. If you want to go through it, have at it.
I know.
So-
I don't think Helm wants me to go through.
You guys do find, as you make a perimeter around whatever is going on here, there is a large standing stone.
Oh, we do see a stone?
Yes, a large standing stone that appears to have several tokens sort of stuck into it.
Wait a
a ski bowl machine.
Wait a
Come on.
second. What are those things in the pouch that he gave us? There's glyphs of warding or whatever, right?
What?
That Sal gave us? He gave us things, right?
He did give you things.
Aren't they like tokens of warding?
There were some
something?
tokens in there, yes. A tree and a dog.
Yeah, the tree and the dog.
How many things are in the stone?
There are probably about 4 dozen different tokens. Not all of them have a token in them. Some of them are just slots with symbols on them.
Now, do you want to go see it?
I mean, no, but you should go.
All right.
Haste.
The standing stone is on the perimeter.
Oh,
it's not
that's
in
it.
toward
Okay,
it. It
okay.
is
Oh,
a
all right.
standing stone
So
on
we
the
can
outside.
find it. We look at it. All right.
So that's how you can see all of these slots and tokens.
Ah,
yeah.
yes. Well, what
you don't have
is
supervision.
there a tree and a dog open?
There is a tree socket and a dog socket, both unoccupied.
I think that's why he gave us these, because those are the little tokens of warding, and we put these out, and then we'll start feeling better.
Maybe we'll
About-
want to go inside.
Exactly.
I can't believe I'm the brave one. I put the tree and the dog in the.
All right. There's a moment of tension, and then suddenly it feels a lot more chill in this area.
Oh,
Guys,
see? So much better.
this is the dog and the tree.
The dog in the tree.
Yep.
Thanks,
You can
Handsome
see like
Sal.
tiny little rivets or like cracks in the stone. They all sort of light up like a constellation, and there's a tension in the air that suddenly subsides, and you guys don't feel any kind of way about going that direction anymore.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
And that's why
Thanks. Good
Handsome
job.
Sal gave us those things.
Yep.
Glad we figured that out before it became an inconvenience. Onward!
Onward! So you guys approach inward from this perimeter. You see at this point that it does look like there's a small footpath. Looks like it's been worn by people crossing. Doesn't really look like it's been maintained. But you come to a small clearing with what looks like a stone pavilion standing there. And within, you can see the familiar shape of the werewood arch.
Oh, there it is. There's the portal.
You also see an enormous creature. It resembles a lion from the neck down, but its head looks like a golden retriever.
This must be what you saw.
Yellow fur?
Yellow fur.
It's a lion dog.
It's a...
People! 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 There's people! There's people! You want to hear a riddle? Come on! Come on!
Shut up.
Oh, you know the password. Okay. And it just kind of curls up on the ground and looks a little bit
Handsome
forlorn.
Sal coming through again. It's a good boy.
Good boy.
Throw him some beef jerky. It always works with dogs.
Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! Wow, it's really small. This is tiny and delicious. Just like you.
Oh, let's not find
No,
out.
let's not do that.
So what?
Oh no, I'm not going to eat you. You know the password.
Oh,
we
okay,
do.
good.
You don't even have to guess the riddle. It was a good riddle.
Oh, it was good. I bet it was. Well, is this the portal?
Portal. Yeah, song portal.
Can we see a portal? Is there something?
Is it
The
like-
archway does not appear to be active.
How do we activate it?
Checking Handsome Sal's notes, it
Oh.
says that you have to hit an A sharp.
Oh, we do have to sing a song.
It's a song portal.
Do you know how to...
I am a half elf. Of course I can hit an A
Oh, I
sharp.
thought you were a druid.
Yeah.
I'm a druid, but I'm not a bard.
Perform check.
Oh, performance check. I love it.
I didn't think that this would be part of the... But it makes sense. With a barred portal. I just go
Yeah,
scratch.
baby. Where's my skills?
Hello.
the dog lion.
I am a Lupo Sphinx, and I love you.
Oh, hi Lupus
I love
Sphinx.
it.
My name's Illinsworth. I'm going to give you some pets. Is that cool?
Performance.
Yes.
Oh, heck yes.
Deal.
Guidance.
Totally.
No, 17?
A 17.
Without guidance.
They
I
had an A
forgot
sharp.
to say it.
I think that's enough to make a thing happen.
Can I help you hit an A sharp?
If anybody who is going to decide to help, you should declare that now before I say what
Yes.
happens.
I am not trying to help you sing.
Cool. All right.
17.
You're pretty sure you got it right. And the portal sparkles to life.
Oh.
Do we need to go quick? Do we need to just go?
I think we go, man.
All right.
Through the
Thanks,
portal.
dog lion.
You're welcome.
I like that guy.
Tell Sal I said I love him.
Will
Will
do.
do.
I miss him. He could have been here on this adventure, but we got Grog back. It's even better.
All right. So this portal doesn't feel quite like the other portals that you've been through. Those portals took you to a different plane of existence.
Yes.
This portal appears to be just sort of
Teleport.
shooting you really far through this plane of
Oh, good.
existence.
That's probably...
So there is an uncomfortable sensation of going very, very fast and coming to a very sudden stop. Nothing seems to jostle about in your body, but you definitely feel like it's an unpleasant experience.
Ooh. That was like riding the rush hour subway.
Alrighty. So, because you beat a 15,
Huzzah!
you
actually
come
get
along
there.
the intended route.
Oh, that's good.
So, you sort of pop out in what looks like a rather smallish, possibly halfling-sized house, which seems more or less intact.
This small little house.
Is this Myth Drannor?
You can hear the room you're in does not currently have any windows, but you can hear sounds of combat outside.
Oh.
Someone's here.
Are there doors?
Yes. There are doors like a house. You appear to have arrived in like a living room.
Okay.
There's a hearth. It looks like you came out of, like, tracing like where you came shooting out of the wall magically. Looks like you came from a tiny statuette of what appears to be a halfling woman playing a trumpet.
That's cool.
Hey, hit an A sharp again. See if it goes both ways.
Ha!
Natural 20.
Well, it does spark to life.
Oh.
Good to know.
That's how it works.
For dicks, we could steal the thing.
We're not going to. We're just going to mark on our map where this is, which we should know. And we're going to carefully look out this door.
I would like to make a stealth check. To
Yeah.
go
Yeah, you
and
should probably
attempt
make a stealth
to
check. See who's
see
fighting
what's
out
going
there.
on outside.
Sure, go ahead and roll.
I believe in you. Thank you. Your belief gave me a 30.
Damn.
That's pretty good. So you feel hidden AF, as the kids say.
Yeah, no, and I'll attempt to go see what's going on.
All right, so you stalk out the door, revealing a hallway. You with a couple of doors down the line. None of them are locked, and they both lead into smaller rooms. One of which appears to be a bedroom in mostly good condition. The other one is almost completely collapsed.
Okay.
And looks like it may have once been a kitchen.
Okay.
You come to the end of the hallway. There's another door there. Open that up, and you are in what looks like a foyer with a couple of empty frames where glass windows probably once were. Outside, you can see cobblestone streets
Okay.
and brief flashes of fire and darkness.
Cool. I will convey that via the message cantrip back to my friends.
Sounds like a wizard fight.
Yeah, you guys should come see that. Like, I don't think they'll hear you. So you just come down to the living room.
Illinsworth says we're in
And there is
hell.
a front door in betwixt the two empty frames with a window.
So yeah, while still hidden, I would like to just poke my head out the window,
Get a good look at what's going on out
or
there.
at least try to.
All right. So you see rows upon rows of houses in various states of dilapidation.
Okay.
The skyline is dominated by an enormous tree to the west.
Cool.
The sky itself appears to be an odd state of twilight, which is not matching up with the early afternoon that you saw when you came through the portal,
Okay.
before you came through the portal. There are vast streaks of lightning that pierce the sky periodically. They don't seem to be coming from any clouds that you can see.
Do they appear to be touching the ground, or are they just kind of like arcing like
They
heat
are
lightning?
arcing from point to point. Some of them curve downward and are possibly striking something on the surface,
Okay.
but you can't see.
Okay.
And peering down the street, you can see four figures with bat-like wings, sharp claws, and glowing red eyes, swirling and doing battle with a 9-foot-tall, red-skinned fiend of some sort, who is holding a whip made of fire in one hand and a lightning bolt resembling a sword in the other. And he appears to be fighting those shadowy things.
Oh.
Well, I attempted to stealth anyways, and I rolled a 1.
Okay.
Clank, 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 clank. Oh.
So you hear, Illinsworth, you're sort of peeking out the window, and your heart kind of sinks as you hear clank, 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 clank behind you.
Yeah. Do they seem to notice out there? They seem busy.
Let's find out.
I'm going to come behind and get ready to cast Pass Without a Trace on us.
All right. So,
This is
Suspicious start. Suspicious
this is
start.
bad.
the giant red-skinned fiend kind of glances in the direction of the door. Illinsworth, you have already ducked behind the windowsill at this point.
Okay.
You don't like, the world doesn't burst into flames suddenly. But shortly thereafter, one of the 4 shadowy figures he's fighting with clatters to the ground in front of the door as though he's hurled someone in that direction.
Oh, good. I'm not a druid. I tripped. So I don't know what is going on out there, but I have never seen anything as terrifying in my life.
Yeah, we
I
need
don't
to
know
get
where we are.
We need to get away from here fast.
But is that shadowy thing
Alive?
breathing, conscious?
It does appear to be conscious. It's sort of taking a knee, and it looks like it's waiting while its wounds mend itself. It appears to be like waiting out the violence and getting ready to jump back in.
I just.
So, just to be clear, the plan that we're communicating with hand gestures and all of that appears to be, let's be quiet and wait this out, or what?
After I
see if it
stumbled-
moves
After
off.
I stumbled down the hallway, yes.
Grognak does understand what you're saying.
And I can use the message cantrip because that's just a whisper.
Yeah, that's a whisper, and
yeah,
it's inaudible to...
Okay.
Right.
Gotcha. So that's fine. All right, so you guys hole up. Unfortunately, it seems like the battle is moving closer to you.
Should we get out of here?
The red-skinned fiend appears to be moving in that direction.
All right. How long is Pass Without a Trace? I think it's a while. It's up to an hour. I'm going to go ahead and cast Pass Without a Trace.
Okay.
So everyone gets to add 10 to their stealth rolls. Anyone within 30 feet of me. So sort of like just the shadows become a little darker.
Move is
And
one.
then where are we going?
If I'm
Move to the next house. Get the heck out of here.
mistaken,
Oh boy.
I think being within a certain distance of one of these might cause some complications. Let's find out.
Oh, good. Crap. Crap.
What are you talking about? You got this.
I have an idea.
Ah, okay.
That's a really gnarly thing over there.
So, the fight between these horrible monsters has gotten close and nasty. And the entire, the air around you just feels gross. And you can hear, it's the red-skinned one, is
big
just rasping and breathing. And the sound is really spooky. And you should make me some wisdom saves about it.
Oh no. No. Wisdom saves are bad.
+3.
Bless is gone. I'm assuming.
We got natural 20!
Here we
Wisdom
go.
saves are great!
Boosh. Yeah, 21.
Good. Very good.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. All right. So you guys are tense and nervous. Especially Ghourd. Ghourd for a minute looks like he might freak out a little bit, but doesn't.
I can't do that.
And then you see Grognak's eyes get really big and his pupils get really small And he takes a deep breath in.
No. Can I?
I could cover his mouth.
Yeah, I tried.
Mage hand it.
Yeah, well, depending how much time I have. Or
You have time for one action. What would you like to do?
I'm not moving because I clink. I'm just.
Yeah, I would like to just. How close is he to
We're all
me?
huddled in this house.
Yeah, you guys are all basically
How
huddled
many-
in the foyer at this point.
I'm gonna
this is a
jump
weird-
at him and
How many hit points does he have?
Let's see, somewhere in the neighborhood of a bunch.
power word kill.
Jesus.
Like,
Don't laugh, Chief.
no, thank
Yeah,
you.
after taking a little bit of damage, he's still at 60.
Too much for sleep.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think I'm gonna.
Hack potion.
Are you diving for his?
I'm gonna try to
Yeah,
like.
so then I'm gonna try to like
Just
mage
grapple him,
hand,
hold him
like,
still.
put a gag. Like, what's in this room?
There's honestly a lot of rocks.
Well, I'm not gonna try to shove a rock in his mouth. So
Yeah, I'm just gonna try to
Yeah.
like. Just,
You
Just
think
huddle
you
him to
see
the
something
floor.
that might be like a very old shoe.
sure. I'm gonna try to grab that and shove that old shoe in his mouth.
All right. So you're mage handing. You're trying to wrestle him.
I think I'm just trying to grapple him and cover
I'm
his
trying to
mouth.
be
Roll
quiet.
athletics. He's not in the best shape for wrestling.
Good.
Rest.
That's the last thing I cast that. All right. Athletics says you.
I do.
Oh wait, it's a skill. Stupid tabs. All right. 12, I say.
All right. So basically, you managed to grab a hold of the shoe and hold it and just go.
Yay!
Call high or low.
No pressure.
We have lots
Hi.
of fun here.
We have fun here. This is fresh out of low.
Well, that's a 97.
Oh, good.
So
Oh,
you managed to get.
I think that's a good
He's
thing.
biting down now really hard on that shoe. He's kind of shearing through some of the leather. But
does he look scared? Is
Yeah, he
he's
looks scared
frightened?
out of his mind.
Oh no!
But he sits very still and
Yes.
manages to not freak his shit out.
I have nothing. I can't. I mean, I can cast protection from evil and good on him. He'd get to advantage on a new saving throw against this.
I mean, I
effect.
think we should just try to keep the shoe and him.
Is that concentration? I'd have
Keep
to
them
drop
together.
concentration.
Yeah, well, because like
Never
any
mind.
spell we cast is gonna noise. It has a
Yes.
verbal component, right? And so like,
Right. Unless I guess we have to make a stealth check on top of it to try to
and so
Keep it on
I
a
don't know.
down low.
like whisper.
yeah, I think just the not.
Can we just?
doing
Is there a back door? Can we get the hell out of here?
Never been here before. I say
You
we
didn't
just
clock the house. You didn't like already stake it out.
no. I went to go see the people throwing fire and darkness outside.
So if we left the front door, how close are they? Like right outside?
They're within probably 10 to 15 feet.
Oof.
They're not like standing in front of the door, but I mean, there's some circling. It's the shadowy dudes are flying, so it's not like they're stationary, but they're fighting pretty close to where you guys are.
Can we?
I mean, I'm happy to check out the rest of this house in making a stealth check and attempts to find us
Yeah,
a
we
different
just
way
we'll
out.
just like stay as quiet as we can, and I'm gonna keep.
Can we try to hide?
It's pretty dark in this house, and I'm making the shadows a little bit darker. I guess I'm trying to, so we can pass without a trace. So it's easier for us to stealth right now. But that's
Okay. I don't think going outside of the front door is a good idea.
No,
So
no, no.
I think it's staying still or
Right.
trying to find a
yeah.
different window.
I think can
Yeah.
you search for
On the
another
side.
exit? That's what I would
I
say.
can try.
Okay, I think you should do that.
All right. So just to be clear, Illinsworth and Illinsworth only is moving right now.
Correct.
Yes.
Cool. Illinsworth, roll stealth.
Plus 10.
27.
Cool. You feel hidden.
Cool. I will continue looking at the rest of the see if there's like a different way out.
All right, now give me investigation.
Oh.
Yeah, if you stay within 30 feet of me, you still have Pass Without a Trace.
10.
You don't find any other way out of this house. I mean, short of like cutting a way out through the wood.
I
That'll
will
be noiseless.
message that back to Playboy. Hey,
All right.
I'm sorry, but we gotta wait this out. Is there a way out? Yes, it's called patience, and I hope one of these things dies, and the other one goes away. I don't know. I don't think we should go out there and fight them.
No, we're staying like
So you guys are basically hanging out in the foyer at this point.
just.
Want to be sure I know where in the house you are. Don't
Should
worry.
we back up to like a little further in the house?
Maybe 2 chances to roll another one.
I mean,
I don't know. I mean, like we're right. We have a door
and no
separating
windows.
us.
Right,
Us
that's
from
the problem.
hell.
But with the yes, but they seem to have good hearing. So
Yeah.
the more times we move, the worse. It's just going to be chances for them to hear us again.
We'll just stay still as we can. So I don't want to wrestle with
If
these
we don't
things.
move, they can't see us.
That makes sense.
The vision's based on movement.
Could I mage hand a Pokeball from the bag of tricks as like a divert, like to huck somewhere else to draw their attention, or how
That
does
can work. Yeah. Basically, I mean, like somebody would have to hold the thing open and you could mage hand and throw a fuzzy ball. But yeah, that's
You
totally
can
doable.
throw it like 30 feet, and then
Yeah, you have a window.
you could move it 30 feet.
And it could fly away.
I mean, it could just be something to get them not right.
It could also be a
Yeah.
bear.
Can you just like you can illusion something too, right?
That's also true.
Wait, let's just throw a ball. Just throw a ball.
But if they see it where it came from,
Also true.
I don't know. Those are the only choices that I came up with. Or we can wait it out.
I can shoot some magic missiles.
No. No.
That doesn't take. I don't think that using the wand takes a.
It'll let them know where we are.
Yeah, that's why I was saying.
Anyway, well, that's true. Yeah, it would just be like from this house.
Come look at this house. Things are going on.
Yep. Well,
Or we just wait till the battle's over.
I think we're certainly not getting involved
How far away? How
Oh, we might.
unless we can help it.
wide are the streets? Is there like a house on the other side of the street from us?
There is a house on the other side. The road itself is fairly wide, so it's probably about 20 feet, 25 feet to the next porch.
So, I mean, minor illusion
60
has a range of 30 feet, and I could make a sound
from like
like a crashing of
porch?
stuff. Yeah, like something inside the house, like crashing inside the house.
Or just a voice being holy shit. Like
What the fuck?
to be an old man voice. Hey, you kids, cut that out.
this wasn't approved by the
You
HOA.
get off my lawn.
Yeah, this is a private community.
Turn
You
down,
can't skateboard here.
turn down that racket. All right, well, that sounds like the most hilarious option that we're in for.
We talk ourselves into the worst, most hilarious version of the plan.
I mean, that's all I can do.
Oh boy.
I can mage hand something if you want. I can guidance. What do you want me to do? Actually, I can't because I'm concentrating on passive action.
Concentrating very hard on.
I can stay still.
Yeah, you stay still. Yeah, or like across and down the street, or maybe even just like a couple doors down from where we are. I'm gonna make the old man.
Like on the same side of the street, just a few doors down?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Try to get them in front of a different house.
All right.
Alrighty.
From a scream to a whisper.
I can
All
control
right.
the dead.
So let's go ahead. Let's hear what the illusion is.
You kids making all that racket outside, you get off my porch, I'll have your tails.
Okay, roll deception.
Guys.
13.
I can't
I know.
concentrate.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm trying to keep
It's
us
actually decent too, but I did not roll well.
No.
I mean, it's, pretty high pressure situation.
Jaastien step.
Ventriloquism for my life, okay.
Yeah.
We're in the same town as my dad. This is
Yeah.
Close
The
enough.
second we went through that portal.
close enough.
Alrighty. So you hear a decrepit old man castigate these fiends for being on his porch. Are you watching what happens? Or are you just...
I would like to. I'm kind of curious.
All right, I mean, you kind of had to poke your head
Yeah.
up to cast the spell anyway.
Yeah.
So you see that 2 of the shadow monsters have disappeared.
Okay.
And as you complete your illusion, the giant fiend just kind of casually rips the head off the shoulders of one of them and tosses him to the ground in 2 pieces. They explode into darkness and evaporate.
Okay. How was the darkness?
One of the one remaining version of that takes the opportunity to fly away, far away from this very dangerous thing,
Yes.
as he trundles along, bleeding heavily, toward where you put the illusion. Okay, he would say, "I can't see you, manling, but I can smell you," and hurls a fireball at the house.
Our house?
The other house?
Not your house.
Oh, thank God.
The house 2 doors down. Apparently, he can't smell you that well. However, your house is caught in the blast radius.
Holy cow.
Good.
So you guys are in the foyer, which is farther from that point. You are not at risk of being exploded. However, like the living room and half that hallway is completely exploded and burnt out.
There's our exit.
Yeah. I want to push it. I'm not going to. What's he do after that?
He appears to be sifting through the rubble with his lightning bolt, looking for a body.
Yeah.
Then you hear a voice in your head, very loudly.
All of our heads?
Yes. Yell, "Where did you go?"
I don't think it's gonna work.
Stealth.
Mind stealth.
Stealth pee your pants.
He doesn't appear to be able to, as long as you are not actively replying, does not appear to be able to sense your location. At this point, you can all see him just kind of flicking boulders aside.
He looks injured. He's fine. This will be fine.
He keeps at it for another couple of minutes, glances down, and the lightning bolts and flame whip kind of evaporate as he takes wing and leaves the immediate area.
What was that?
Something we don't want to tangle with, man.
Well,
Never seen.
that was spooky.
It was really spooky.
It is quite auspicious that my pants are brown.
He wore the smart pants.
Yeah, no shame in there.
I got my red shirt and I got my brown pants.
No shame in that, Grogman. I
What
think
do we do now?
He gets it. He wore the brown pants.
stay away from whatever that was, and we be careful in this place.
We can just sort of stick to the shadows, and we can.
Yeah, that's great. I'm going to stick to the shadows so well.
I could. Listen, let's just stay close, Ghourd.
I'm trying.
What's
Would a Sphere of Darkness help?
I mean,
No.
Oh, well.
No,
Everybody says no.
that doesn't help my clanking.
It doesn't.
But if it
Take
ever
it.
does, if I ever whisper, if
Do we know silence?
I ever whisper now,
We don't know silence.
that's how you know the sphere of darkness will help.
All right. You whisper now. Sphere of Darkness will help. All right. Good to know.
All right. But I'll just keep Pass Without a Trace going as long as I can. For now. I can
Concentrate
go for
on
another-
that.
For
Yeah.
another hour.
Where are we even? Like,
Do we have a map?
Now
I don't know. There's a big ass tree over there. We should probably go check that out.
we're not here for sightseeing, man.
Listen, I see a big tree. That's where we're going.
All right. So I think perhaps the first order of business might be to find a safe place to pull out the map.
Yes.
Is this not a safe place?
Well, the big
It
guy.
seemed pretty unsafe a few minutes ago.
That's true. Let's find another house then.
Do we think that statue is fixed in place? That,
Oh, I'm pretty sure it's
like,
gone now.
Yeah, when you head back into the ruins of the living room, you find the statue broken clean in half.
ah, shit. All right. Well, I
There's
was just
our
thinking that
way
we could
home.
we could bamf out of there real quick if we could.
Whistle. See if it.
I hit the F sharp again.
A sharp.
A
A
sharp.
sharp. Yeah, that one.
Roll it.
Oh, so close to a nat 20. Performance is a plus. I think it was a plus 5. So a 19.
You're a little bit pitchy from your experience, but yes. Unfortunately, the inside of the trumpet does not begin to glow this time.
Yeah, it's broken.
Poor Sal.
All right. Well, we're gonna have to
We
walk
just-
our butts out of here.
Yeah, but we just screwed up their smuggling. Their smuggling train.
We didn't do anything. Ghourd did something.
Oh wow!
Listen, we're not going to turn. We can't turn on each
Oh, yeah,
other
yeah,
now.
that's
It's
fine.
too early.
5 minutes in Myth Drannor. and
Yeah,
we're already-
5 minutes in Myth Drannor and one encounter that you didn't even fight in, and it's already time to turn on each other. I love it.
This city truly has made fools of us all.
So we're gonna look for a safer house.
Yeah.
Maybe something with a basement.
So when you get out into the actual streets, you notice several things about your surroundings. First, you appear to be in a district of the city with a lot of these houses. They look mostly like halfling and person-sized. The occasional little tiny hill where they've got like a tiny underground hovel.
That sounds
a few
nice.
Of those.
That sounds safer than
To
than
the
a house.
west of the city, you can see a huge pile of rubble, essentially. But there are some intact towers and steeples on it. This looks like probably the remains of the city that fell on top of Myth Drannor. It appears as though like a third of the city was crushed underneath that.
Okay.
The base of the giant tree is not terribly far from that crash site, within probably less than a mile, certainly.
Okay.
It reaches far overhead, easily 1.5 miles tall.
Oh,
And
boy.
like as big around as a grain silo at the base. And it's on various other parts on the skyline, you can see what look like tall trees with lots of walkways built amongst the branches. That's probably the Elven district where a lot of the elf homes are. Probably where a lot of the wealthier homes were too. About half of those are caught in the path of the city of the enclave that fell, and about half of them are still standing. You can also see, as you look out, that in addition to the lighting conditions being basically twilight, it looks as though there is a solar eclipse happening. You can see, there is a sun in the sky, where it should be approximately, but it is covered by a flat disk of blackness, seemingly.
Grognak, that's kind of cool, right?
Oh, that's pretty darn cool, yeah.
It's not. I mean, it's not the moon, but it's,
Oh no, I still want to punch it, kinda. feel like it's looking at me.
Yeah, we all feel that way.
Oh, what if there'll be a moon here tonight?
I wonder.
Guess we'll
I
see.
hope not. Just keep an eye out. Clear eye.
I'm always ready for it.
Right.
We
If it's
got
going
a
to
guy.
strike, the time, it'd be the perfect time. We're at our weakest.
There
We're
also looks
preoccupied.
like some major structures that were obviously part of Myth Drannor proper that are still standing. A couple of towers made of either petrified wood or a white stone. There's a couple of those that you can see. One of them looks like it was kind of knocked down halfway, and it looks like something has built a rather large nest at the top of it.
Well, let's stay away from
Like-
that.
Pieces of buildings and columns and marble and dead trees. It's like a giant bird's nest made out of detritus.
This is surely not the place we want to go.
No, but I'd definitely like to see what lives there, just for the sake of curiosity. I mean, from a distance.
We saw a giant bird in our travels. Like, it was the biggest friggin' eagle I ever seen.
That bird looks like it could probably nest in there. Like something that size is probably what that nest is for.
Do we have any idea where, like, my dad was heading in this city? Like,
You did inquire about this, and I think it was with the Stone Oracle back
Yeah.
at Twisted Tangled Trees. But he seemed to think that your father would probably try to hide out in the Elven districts, in the old Elven homes.
we just show up and say family reunion? What like,
That's kind of your guys' show at this point. Like, all of Sal's notes from this point just say, and don't let anything see you. So you are in Myth Drannor. Presumably your father is somewhere here, and you've got a whole city full of crazy, crazy stuff.
And
We got
he's,
the whole world.
but Dad is here, and he's trying to get the flying city. He's trying to like jumpstart the flying city so he can fly
Right.
it over somewhere else.
presumably yes. Like he's going to need the Mythalar and the Mythal working. Does he need both of those things working, or just one of them?
Yeah, it seemed to, just based on what you've heard, he probably needs both of them in order to make this work.
Do we know what those
Like,
are?
they're both pretty gnarled up from...
They're like real big magic amplifiers. They're like they're the things that make the cities float and
Do
powered this elven
Do
realm.
we see
here.
or know where those could be? Or do we see structures that
You
look
do
like
not know where they are.
that? Okay.
The Elven Mythals are typically either far above ground or they are below ground.
Something.
And as for the Mythalar, nobody's seen a Netherese enclave in millennia, except if you played Rime of the Frost Maiden. Check that module out, kids.
So-
You're not sure where they'd keep it,
we go to
but
the
it would
Elven
have to be
District?
somewhere in the ruins of the
Of that city.
Yeah,
Of
of
the-
Thultantharr, the city that fell on Myth Drannor.
Felt.
So we need to go to that big rubble pile?
I mean, at some point, right? And so your dad needs to go in both places. And if we think he's holed up in Elftown, then we can either go on his trail, and try to stop him there. We can go to Shadow and try to find the Mythalar.
That was correct.
I mean, we can go, or yeah, go check out any of the other things in the city. I'm out of my element.
Obviously I know
And
exactly
only
what
when
I'm
they
doing.
had come to Myth Drannor did they begin to contemplate the possibility that this might be a very high-level area
We don't know
compared to
what-
your level 7 asses.
Yeah, we don't know what the heck we're doing.
Yeah, no, I've never seen a demon tear other demons in half and just like throw lightning bolts and collapse buildings.
No.
It was kind of humbling, really. I was
Yeah.
feeling pretty good about myself after drive-by
I mean,
flapjacking. But
yeah,
now it's
that
like,
was-
cool.
Cool.
cool, man.
Yeah, you got a few landmarks. You got a few ideas. What would you like to do?
I mean, part of me feels like we start at the city, the Elven district. We have to
wonder
start
if we could-
somewhere.
Do we think like even performing is any magic going to attract like demons and stuff like that, or is
Well,
that just sort of a coincidence?
There's no reason to assume that. Like casting a spell, physically speaking, a verbal component while a demon's within earshot may well bring demons around you.
Okay, great.
But you have no specific reason to believe that there are demons watching you right now.
Great. I'd like to go into like is there a cellar, or like we should set up a safe house, like a base of operations to explore this
Like
place.
a base of operations is not the worst idea in the world.
All right.
Yeah.
Like safe is going to be relative no matter what. But
Yeah.
like there are things that are safer than wandering through the streets.
Listen to the omniscient voice.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
This is
Like,
your
let's find
common
a-
sense. I've been trying to speak to you for 14 years.
and I've ignored you at every turn.
Stop smoking weed.
Now I know you're
Hey,
wrong.
you, like, what?
All right.
Stuff you back down where you came from.
Stay with the rest of my feelings.
Where's that booze?
Efficient processor for
I mean, from the outside, do anything.
I'm
look
74 years old and I've never once listened to my feelings.
Well, what do we think would
From the outside, do we see anything that might have a cellar?
be safe?
Well, you could roll investigation in the neighborhood you're in.
We're in a halfling neighborhood. It's got to be a good tavern with a cellar in here. Maybe some leftover wine.
I mean, I am a halfling. I don't know if that helps. You're a dwarf. You got to know like stonework and stuff. I don't know if that helps.
Yeah.
True.
What
That
I'm
matters.
looking for would be like a little alley between something with a cellar door.
Oh,
down.
do you have cross
Find
streets?
me.
Oh yeah,
Listen,
you want to
there's
do
a real.
Listen,
There's the
Here,
real estate.
would you
agent.
like to tell the story? Would you like to tell everyone what you
No, no,
found?
no. Here's
Here's
my
the deal.
my Redfin
Three
ad
bedroom,
says-
2 bath, with a basement. That's non-negotiable.
Zillow says
Is
there was
casino?
there was
Is there a
alley
casino? I
access.
wanna live
When
in a
was the
casino.
last time that the rafters were checked for termites? Oh, 100 years ago. Got it.
Fantastic.
Radon? Is there any radon?
You guys, yes, I'm ready.
So you're saying you can take off 100K from this price? Then.
Okay, I want to hear what your dream base looks like.
It's got a rope ladder. And
So it's a tree house? What are we doing?
A rope
I
trick?
mean, it's Elven City. I mean, it's not out of the
We
question.
literally looked across the street and in the distance.
find an
there's tree
Aarakocra
houses.
house somewhere. Yeah.
I
That
will
too.
aid you in investigation for your dream base.
no, I'm just saying we should look for something with a cellar. If there was a tavern around, that's where I would set up.
Let's look for a tavern.
Give it a roll.
Guidance.
Aid or help, whatever.
Advantage.
Yeah, that's the A word.
23.
23. By George, you think you found a tavern.
Hey, look over there. I think that might be one. Look, it's got the
What if
creaky.
they have a cellar?
Yeah,
it's got a creaky beer bottle or beer mug.
yeah,
sign
it's
on
like
it.
it's like a barrel that's like half attached to the sign it was dangling from.
Yeah,
But
I think that's a tavern.
yeah, you managed to like look around a little bit. Yeah, this looks like a tavern.
Well, let's see. I mean, it probably has a cellar for the ale, so let's go or for the
Yeah. that
all
would,
of the alcohol.
We could set up sort of a.
Let's go check it out.
Let's go get drunk.
Hey man, I've heard of worse ideas.
Well, we
then we
we
can-
made it through that. Let's go start drinking heavily.
And then we get super drunk, and you see Ghourd just out in the streets. Come on back here, fiend! I can take you.
Where are the
At
scorpions?
least he's not going to wear his armor.
Almost here you did.
Anyways,
All right.
Let's go investigate this base.
yes.
All right. So investigating this. First of all, roll that. Roll the investigations.
Guidance.
So you come in. Yeah, it looks like
I don't think I'm the best.
Advantage.
I don't think I'm the best at investigating, but I
No,
like it.
But you're durable.
15.
15. Very good. Okay, it was not trapped. Great. So you enter. You find the ale room, the tap room, pretty much intact. There are some adjoining rooms. This looks like it was probably a family business. They look like bedrooms.
What are the windows?
What's that?
How are the windows?
Completely shot.
Okay, we should fix that first.
There are,
Get some plywood.
There's not a whole lot of windows. The edifice of the building is still intact. The ale room is still intact. The windows look like they were blown out, possibly by a very loud sonic attack or something. But the frames are actually pristine. Like
cool.
they're just fine.
Is there a cellar?
There is a cellar.
Perfect. Let's go down there.
There's a lot of things they don't tell you about being a lich. Minions and miniatures are hard to keep track of. They take up a lot of space and money. The copays are ridiculous. And they're far more fragile than you expect. Weak ankles. But thank the dark powers, I found tactical tokens. Do I love them? Lich, please. They're stackable, right-onable, and much easier to keep track of on a battlefield. Tactical tokens, the best-kept secret of necromancers and game masters everywhere. Lichin' ain't easy, but choosing tactical tokens is. Until next time!
Check it out.
All right. So
Research
the
for traps?
tunnel downward is a little bit. It's not in great shape, but it's still like extant. You don't have to like clear rubble out of the way down to get downstairs. You do come to the basement where you see lots and lots of wine racks and a couple of great big barrels where it looks like ale was fermenting. The city has been inhabited by people as recently as 8 or 9 years ago. So it's not like, it's not Fallout. It's not post-apocalyptic here. But it looks like whatever was going on in the barrels is long past its prime and probably not good to imbibe anymore.
What about bottled?
Let's check the wine racks here. The wine racks are excellently stocked with a variety of, looks like in-house vintages mostly.
Perfect.
But there is a top shelf section with some real good wine, like stuff Jaastien recognizes.
Finger guns.
Hey! Well, we found a tavern, we found a cellar. This might be a good temporary base of operations.
Yeah. Are there any,
until someone finds us.
yeah, is there any,
Like that red guy.
is there anything we can do to, like, I don't know, set some alarms or something in case somebody, like, shows up, comes through the front door? Like, even just put shards of glass so we would hear it?
Yeah, I mean, you can MacGyver something together.
Yes.
I mean, whether or not you have any magical means of alarming the place.
No, I don't
could,
have I can't do
You
anything
could
like
put
that.
a pot on the door frame so it will clatter to the ground if something opens it.
I used to do that. I would just put mashed potatoes in it and then it'd fall everywhere.
Yes. Like to hang an iron from the laundry chute with a light plug, a bunch of matchbox cars in the entryway. We're gonna Home Alone this thing.
Yeah, there you go.
Inclined to say if if we're the first people that have been down here, it's probably
Safe enough.
It's at least not a known hangout.
yeah.
Not
And
with the not with the Ava Gras top shelf still there.
Yeah. It's well stocked.
And then
People haven't been
I
here
think-
for a while.
I think we should scry on Lysanthier to see where he's at.
Yeah, we could do that.
That's
Bold choice, but okay.
it's a bold move, Cotton. Let's see if it.
Let's see if it pays off.
I mean, that would be my thought, to see if we could see if he's like.
I mean,
It might give us a direction to go.
but it's just gonna give because we scried the portrait, the portal, and it was like a very narrow. Like it's not gonna pinpoint his location. Like we'll be able to see his immediate surroundings.
Yeah,
Well, there might be clues in that.
That's true.
sort of my thought.
Okay.
We don't know if anybody else is. We don't know of anybody else who's with them. We have the best chance of scrying him.
What? How tall were the ceiling? Was like the roof on this building?
This building is a halfling tavern, so it's like probably Jaastien is stooping a bit. So it's not much taller than like 5.5, maybe 6 feet.
Okay.
I can stand in here.
Yeah. No, I'm comfortable. I'm comfy in here too.
I mean, I feel big, but
I
I could cast enlarge on you tomorrow.
All right, well, I'm going to grab a bottle of this wine.
And there goes our hideout.
Not the top shelf, but just like something.
A bottle of wine.
A bottle of wine, and I'm going to be like, cool, man, if you want to go scry, I'm going to go hide and keep watch outside and see if I can't see what else is in this town.
Yeah, I will attempt to glean the location of my father and at least see what he's up to.
Very well. So let's resolve that first.
Okay, I'm scared. All right, so I forget what the save. So it's a I know the target well.
10?
You know the target well. You have a possession,
And so that's like that's a very high save, right? Because it's a wisdom 17.
Yeah, and he has you
plus 15.
Yeah,
like so that makes it like 30 something.
Yeah, he has to roll really well to not get scribed by.
32.
But he also might realize it.
Yes.
Oh look! Instead of targeting a creature, you can choose a location you have seen before that I haven't seen, but I know. That's fine. We were arguing about this the other day.
But
saw
like
that.
locations around this town, though. I mean, if I put you on the broom and you like,
you could see the world.
I mean, if there was a way to do aerial reconnaissance, that might be super helpful. But ideas.
Yeah, I mean, I do have a dragon, and I can communicate. Like, I have pseudo dragon. Oh, he's not here right now, but I can summon him.
I was like, yeah, you could have summoned him like several days ago of in-game time. Do you want like Gorman back right now or what?
I mean, I probably would
I have a new
him.
friend, and he just starts petting his sword.
I have this sword.
I have this sword who hates me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking you were already tracking Grognak, and I was like, I don't want to make you do that again, but
All good.
yeah, I mean, Gorman, I would have had Gorman here, and he could go fly around for a while. I could also cast invisibility on him.
Yeah.
Well, I can't.
It's not going to last super long, right?
No, it only lasts.
But I mean, he's tiny.
Invisibility lasts an hour.
Yeah, invisibility lasts an hour. Well, that's a non-trivial amount.
Greater lasts a minute, but
Okay. No, that makes sense.
I mean,
All right. So anyway, you're scry on your father.
yes.
Before we get too far off track, you have scrying on your father, and your crystal ball makes a. We're sorry. The locality you are scrying does not accept solicitations.
He's got some kind of.
You may file a request for expedited processing. Your current wait time is 9 hours.
Well, he
On a
figured it
successful
out.
save, the target isn't affected, and you can't. On a failed, so he makes the save, right?
I don't think he made
For
the save.
further inquiries, please stop by the Department of Mythol Enforcement.
Oh, so this is like within the city, you can't scry on people, maybe?
That might be the case. Mythols are typically used to make magical effects across a large area, like on a scale that people can benefit from the mythol existing. Like a common use of it is to create a repulsion effect that affects pests like mosquitoes and cockroaches and rats. One specific example that Ben, you'd be familiar with this just from your education, is that the Elven District, the way to get from the ground to the canopy is via essentially a mythol elevator that creates a limited levitation effect.
Oh.
Having said that, Myth Drannor's mythol, back when it was a ruin the first time, was a little bit screwy and didn't always work the way it was intended to. So the effects of the mythol are wide-ranging and a little bit unpredictable. But a consistent thing that you're able to find as you continue, trying things, is that scrying magic and teleportation magic in and out of the city don't work. Teleportation within the city to another point in the city does work.
Interesting.
I mean,
Well,
Is there a 411 number?
He
you
was
can
he was
call?
busy. It
Yeah.
didn't work.
Yeah. All right. So, how long does that take you?
To bring Gorman here?
No,
The scrying.
Oh, I
think
can
it's,
scry 10 minutes.
Yeah, 10-minute casting.
All right. So I'm gonna go hang out on the roof and try to stay hidden and see if there's anything else like just in the city, like walking down the street. Where else?
Nothing walking down the street in the area you're in.
Okay.
There does seem to be a non-trivial amount of things flying through the city and the skyline.
Okay.
Like non-trivial, not like it's not like thick with demons and dragons passing each other, but it's like every couple of minutes you see some horrible creature flying from one point in the city to another point.
Okay.
Sometimes you see small explosions afterward.
Okay. Like dragons and stuff, and
There are things that look dragon-like to you. There are things that look like
Fiend.
humanoids with wings.
the fiend we just saw.
Yeah, you see like one or two of those.
this place is like.
It's gnarly, man. This place is not joking around.
And then, from that nest that you saw at the top of that half tower, you hear a distant but clearly very loud roar.
Oh no. Can
Sweet.
we? What do you see? You're
I
up
don't know.
top, right?
I'm
So-
secure. What do
You're watching it.
Oh yeah, no, with my
You
bottle of wine.
see an enormous black dragon sort of rear itself out of the nest and just start scanning.
What? What was that, Illinsworth?
You don't want to know.
At that,
Yeah, it sounds like a distant roar to you guys, but it's like, that's probably fine.
I'm gonna not move and see, and like just kind of like jangle the put my hand on the two anklets. Just like, if I need to throw these, I will throw these. And I'm just gonna sit there drinking my wine and watching this big old dragon for a second.
Yeah, it doesn't go back down. It looked like it was probably in a lying down position in the nest based on how it's meerkatting out now.
Yeah.
Just a long sinewy neck and a huge pair of wings that it just kind of stretches out.
Okay. So it's not like it
It's
just
like-
looks like it woke up.
Hundreds of feet long, yeah.
Well, in that case, I go down and get my friends.
I want to see.
Yeah,
I want to
no,
see.
You guys gotta see
Yeah,
this.
so what are you guys doing?
He says there's a big ass dragon. I think I've got to see it. I'm gonna peek out a window or something. And I want to see it. I just want to see it. It's like a mile away. Like it's a ways away.
Yeah, it's
All right.
over a mile away, definitely.
I mean, it could
Still.
probably cover that ground pretty quick, but maybe it won't see us.
All right.
I just want to see it.
I don't know. I don't know if I want. I don't want to see it.
It's all right, Ghourd.
So, Jaastien, you head out. You bringing Gorman with you?
Yes. If Gorman can be here, he's
Okay.
here.
So, Jaastien, you kind of lean out the window and you catch a glimpse of this incredibly huge jet black dragon. Also, roll Arcana.
Oh,
I want you to roll Arcana on this.
I want to roll Arcana. Oof. Guidance. Another skill then. Skill. Look at the skills menu. Arcana. It's a 12 on Arcana.
12 on Arcana. Well, okay. I have no additional information for you based on that.
Great.
However, you see the creature kind of lift its head, and you don't hear it, but it looks like it's kind of sniffing the air, and it slowly turns until it's looking, it's miles away and you're tiny compared to it. It can't be seeing you specifically, but it looks for all the world like it's staring right at you.
Oh no.
You always have to do things. I just want to go to the Fey. Ooh, I'll touch the altar.
I just wanted to look at the dragon. You said it was fine.
Its great big wings unfurl, and with a great heave, it takes flight.
Is it coming this way?
Headed this way.
Oh, Jesus. No.
And I think that's a good place to stop.
Whoever
for the
that
week.
guy is. I don't know.
I think we should call it a week there. What do you guys think?
What is Gorman doing?
Gorman is
Losing his
wishing
shit.
that he'd brought his brown pants. Should have brought my brown scales. Oh boy.
Okay. This is fine.
Well, on that fun note, I think we will go ahead and let everyone contemplate the decisions that they made that have brought them to this point in their lives. And we will see you folks next week. Thanks again for joining us.
What?